crystal blue waters reflecting million-dollar yachts, cobblestone streets where Brigitte Bardot once strolled, and rosé flowing as freely as the Mediterranean breeze. This is Saint Tropez at its finest. Planning just 2 days in Saint Tropez but worried about navigating between overpriced tourist traps and authentic French Riviera magic? This video reveals exactly how to experience the glamour of Saint Tropez without missing the hidden gems that most visitors never discover. We're covering the most Instagram-worthy spots, where to eat like a local versus where to splurge, secret viewpoints away from the crowds, and the one transportation mistake that could cost you 3 hours of precious vacation time. This is how to spend 2 days in Saint Tropez. Let's dive in. Day 1. Get your bearings. Start your Saint Tropez adventure at 9:30 in the morning at the iconic Vieux Port, the old harbor that perfectly captures why this former fishing village became a playground for the international elite. The pastel-colored facades create the perfect backdrop for photos, and watching the yachts is entertainment in itself. Some of these floating palaces are worth more than small countries. Walk along the Quai Jean Jaurès first, where the most impressive superyachts dock. The morning light creates perfect reflections in the water, and you'll avoid the afternoon crowds that make photography challenging. Don't miss the small Môle Jean Réveille jetty that extends into the harbor. It offers unique angles for photos and a quieter spot to appreciate the maritime atmosphere. Spend about an hour walking the quays and soaking in the atmosphere. Head directly to Saint Tropez, the legendary red-tabled cafe right on the waterfront. This isn't just any coffee stop, it's been a Saint Tropez institution since 1930 on the harbor side, with the original patisserie dating back to 1887. Order their famous cappuccino for around $10 to $13 US and a croissant for around $6 to $7 US. Yes, it's tourist prices, but the people watching is priceless. Insider tip: grab a table facing the harbor rather than the street for the best views and photo opportunities. By 11 o'clock, make your way up the winding cobblestone streets to La Citadelle de Saint Tropez. This 17th century fortress offers the most spectacular panoramic views of the Gulf of Saint Tropez. Inside, the Maritime History Museum tells the fascinating story of how this fishing village became France's third most important port. The museum features interactive displays and original artifacts from local sailors. Entry costs $5 US for adults, $3 US for students, and it's free for children under 12. Don't miss the peacocks roaming freely in the courtyard. For lunch, escape the tourist crowds and head to Restaurant Le Patio at Hotel La Jacca. This hidden gem serves authentic Italian cuisine, made with ingredients imported directly from Italy. Their refined dishes range from around $30 to $55 US per person, and the poolside terrace setting feels like a scene from a movie. Make reservations in advance. This place fills up quickly with those in the know. Spend your afternoon wandering through La Ponche, the historic old town quarter. This is where Saint Tropez's soul lives. Narrow alleys lined with art galleries, boutique shops, and that famous pink house everyone photographs. Start at the Place de l'Ormeau, a perfect little square that looks like a movie set from Brigitte Bardot's films. The area gets its name from the old Provençal word for fishing harbor, and you can still see remnants of the original fishing village architecture. Take your time here. Every corner reveals something Instagram-worthy, from climbing bougainvillea to hidden courtyards. Don't miss Plage de la Ponche, the small beach tucked behind the old town. It's where locals go for a quiet swim away from the tourist beaches, and the views back toward the Citadel are spectacular. The famous pink house sits right at the corner where the beach curves. It's private, but everyone photographs it anyway. Before dinner, take a stroll to the Musée de l'Annonciade if you're an art lover. This former chapel houses an impressive collection of works by painters who fell in love with Saint Tropez's light. Paul Signac, Henri Matisse, and André Derain among them. Entry is around $6 US, and the museum stays open until 6 p.m. in summer. End your first day with sunset drinks at Les Toits, a rooftop terrace with unobstructed views over the Gulf. Located at Hôtel de Paris Saint Tropez, this sophisticated venue offers Mediterranean cuisine and an outstanding rosé selection. Expect to pay around $16 to $22 US per glass. But the panoramic view is worth every dollar. The golden hour light over Saint Tropez Bay creates pure magic. But before you book that expensive beach club everyone talks about for tomorrow. Day 2. Beach day and glamour. Start early and head to Plage de Pampelonne, the legendary stretch of sand that puts Saint Tropez on the international map. Located in nearby Ramatuelle, about 15 minutes by car or scooter from town center, this beach stretches for nearly 5 kilometers with options for every budget and vibe. Rent a scooter for $50 US per day to avoid parking headaches and enjoy the Mediterranean breeze. If you want to experience the legendary Club 55 without breaking the bank, arrive around 10 in the morning when it's easier to get a spot. This is the beach club where it all began. Brigitte Bardot literally discovered it by accident in 1955 during filming. Beach chair and umbrella rentals cost around $38 to $55 US per person, depending on location and proximity to the water. The restaurant is famously expensive. Think $65 US minimum per person for lunch, but the experience is iconic. Their signature dish is the panier de crudité, fresh vegetables grown on their own organic farm. For a more budget-conscious option, head to Plage des Salins, a beautiful public beach just 10 minutes from town. It's free, less crowded, and the swimming is excellent. Bring your own umbrella and snacks from the Monoprix in town, and you've got a perfect beach day for under $22 US per person. If you prefer the middle ground, Lulu Ramatuelle offers chic Moroccan-inspired decor with reasonable prices. This Gucci reimagined beach club celebrates the art of living in the south of France. Their Mediterranean salads range from $24 to $38 US, and the atmosphere strikes the perfect balance between elegant and relaxed. After your beach morning, take a late lunch at Kinugawa, the Japanese restaurant that's been the talk of Saint Tropez since opening in 2022. Hidden in a secret garden setting in nearby Ramatuelle, their contemporary izakaya dining is exceptional. Expect to pay between $65 to $130 US per person for this special experience with incredibly fresh sushi and an impressive sake selection. Spend your late afternoon exploring the Place des Lys, where you'll find the famous twice-weekly market on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Even if there's no market, the plain tree-shaded square is perfect for people watching. This is where locals play pétanque and visitors browse high-end boutiques. The square has been the heart of Saint Tropez social life for centuries. It's where locals gather for their evening aperitif and where children play while parents chat. The shopping here ranges from luxury brands like Louis Vuitton and Hermès to charming local boutiques selling Saint Tropez-inspired fashion. Take time to watch a pétanque game if one's happening. It's surprisingly entertaining and very French. The metal balls clicking together and the passionate discussions about strategy provide authentic local culture. Pop into Atelier Rondini for handmade sandals that have been crafted the same way since 1927. They're expensive at around 150 euros, but they'll last forever and every fashionable French woman owns a pair. Don't miss the narrow streets radiating from Place des Lys, particularly Rue Gambetta and Rue Clemenceau, lined with galleries, antique shops, and that perfect little bistro you'll want to remember. The Musée de la Gendarmerie is worth a quick visit if you're a fan of the classic French comedies filmed here. It's small but charming and costs just 4 euros to enter. For your final dinner, splurge at La Vague d'Or at Cheval Blanc Hotel if you want Michelin 3-star perfection. Expect around $485 US per person for the tasting menu. Chef Arnaud Donquel creates artful dishes that celebrate Mediterranean flavors with incredible technique. For something more accessible but still special, try Restaurant Caprice des Deux in a charming narrow alley with refined bistronomic menu ranging from $44 to $110 US per person. Essential practical information. Transportation. The biggest mistake visitors make is driving directly to Saint Tropez in summer. Traffic jams can add 2 to 3 hours to your journey. Instead, park in Saint-Maxime and take the Bateau Vert ferry for $16 US return. It's faster, more scenic, and stress-free. From Nice, take the direct ferry with Tron Côte d'Azur for around $65 US return. If arriving by train, the closest station is Saint Raphael, then take bus line 876 for around $2.30 to $3.25 US. Accommodation, budget option, Hôtel des Lys offers clean central rooms from around $270 to $325 US per night in peak season. Mid-range luxury, L'Yaka Saint Tropez provides boutique elegance near the Citadel from around $430 to $650 US nightly. Ultimate luxury, Cheval Blanc Saint Tropez starts around $1,100 US with world-class service and amenities. Food. Mix splurge meals with local experiences. Morning croissants at bakeries cost around $4 to $6 US versus $13 to $16 US at tourist cafes. A typical day ranges from $65 to $87 US per person for casual dining to $220 US plus for luxury experiences. Weather and packing. July and August average 27 degrees Celsius with minimal rain. Pack lightweight linens, comfortable walking shoes for cobblestones, and elegant evening wear. Saint Tropez has an unofficial dress code. Mistakes to avoid. The traffic trap. Never attempt to drive into Saint Tropez on weekend mornings or Tuesday and Saturday market days. The 13-kilometer stretch from Saint-Maxime can take 3 hours in peak season. Always check ferry schedules and book parking in advance at official lots like Parking du Nouveau Port. The beach club confusion. Don't assume you need reservations everywhere. While Club 55 requires advance booking for restaurant tables, many beach clubs accept walk-ins for sun loungers. However, arrive before 11 a.m. for the best spots. Also, beach clubs charge separately for loungers, €15, cushions, €15, and umbrellas, €5. Know the full cost up front. The season mistake. Visiting outside peak season from May to September means many beach clubs and restaurants close entirely. While you'll save money and avoid crowds, you'll miss the full Saint Tropez experience. October through March sees dramatically reduced options. The parking nightmare. Street parking costs around €4 to €6 per hour, and spaces are nearly impossible to find. Use official parking lots like Parking du Nouveau Port, around €20 to €30 per day. And don't move your car once parked. Many visitors waste entire afternoons circling for parking spots. So there you have it, from sunrise cappuccinos at Saint-Tropez to sunset rosé with million-dollar yacht views. You'll experience the magic that made this former fishing village a global icon. This is Explorer's Radar, where we uncover the best travel experiences without the tourist traps. Which day appeals to you most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications if it helped with your Saint Tropez planning. And check out the next video for another destination worth adding to your travel list. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. See you there!